So in this video, I wanted to talk about what it means to be an ambitious person and how it actually makes you a better Muslim as well. Now, ambition, you could easily connotate it with the worldly matters. Like, to be ambitious is to make a lot of money, to be successful, have a big house, have a lot of children, and that's ambition. Have a good job or whatever. That's the very basic, like, that's the term that comes to my head whenever someone, the average person, would mention about being highly ambitious, to get their dream job or whatever that is. But as a Muslim, we're taught to be highly ambitious and go above and beyond, quite literally, to be ambitious for things that you don't even know about. Like, firstly, if you've not been living under a cave and you've got any level of knowledge of being a Muslim, even as a young person, you could be 12, and as long as you know something about Islam, you would know that heaven and hell exists. So however way you live your life on this earth, you're either going to go heaven or hell, and Allah's going to judge you. So let's just dissect this for a moment. The way we're living on earth, we're going to be judged for whether we go heaven or hell. Now, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. We've limited ourselves. A lot of us, we've limited our thinking, and we've just kind of like been brainwashed in a way to think that you should just do the bare minimum, both in this life and in the hereafter, just to get by. Like, as long as you get to heaven, that's all good. But in our religion, there's multiple times and multiple reasonings and like advices to pray as hard as you can, to make as much supplications as you can, in order to be granted the highest level of paradise, which is Jannat al-Firdaus, which is the highest level, highest rank in Jannah, in heaven. So that is for eternity. Like, heaven is for forever and hell is forever. So you're either doomed forever, or you're in bliss and happiness and joy and ease and everything that you've wanted forever. There's no fencing. You could have an average job and just get by in this life, but in the hereafter, you're either lit forever or you're finished forever. That is as simple as I can put this. Like, there's no in between. So with that in mind, and if you've got any level of knowledge as a Muslim and you're watching this video, then why don't you think to yourself, like, what are we even doing to strive to be better? Like, and the reason why I'm bringing this up is also because I look at people, right? And I look at, if I speak to the average person who's kind of given up on the world in this life anyways, and let's say they're a Muslim, they're like, oh, I'm just waiting to go to heaven. But the average person doesn't try hard for the hereafter. The average person also, with that same mindset, doesn't try hard in this life either. Like, at the end of the day, this is genuinely the simplest way I can put this. The more you keep, especially as a man as well, where a lot of, we gain status, power, we gain whatever we want by, working hard and putting the work in, and it's just something that is embedded into our culture as men. We already know about how sacrifices and working hard can bring us great reward in this life. That same sacrifice and hard work can bring you eternal bliss in the next life as well. So you can literally work hard and get what you want in this life, and you can also in the next life. Let's say if for any reason you're struggling in this life, that's not an excuse for you not to struggle to have eternal bliss in the next life. Because in this life you might you might not be promised being wealthy. And how long is this life for? Like 70, 80 years, 90 years? Let's say 100 years. Let's say you live to 100 years. We're the new generation of human beings. Let's say we live to 100 or 110. Yeah, whatever number people want to make up. What no one can reject is the fact that we're all gonna die. Like, we're all gonna die one day. So this life is gonna come to an end. That's it. Us as Muslims, and billions of us, we believe in heaven or hell. Even the Christians believe in heaven and hell. But us as Muslims, we believe in heaven and hell. And what are we actually doing to get to heaven? Like, are you praying the extra prayers? Are you reading the Quran? Are you spending more time begging for forgiveness from Allah? There's so many ways to measure whether you're really trying or not. And this is the problem. Like, I don't think people are understanding the value of how high ambition is the core element of you being a better Muslim. Because you're gonna first want to need it. You're gonna first want to be a better Muslim, and to be a better Muslim, it all literally boils down to wanting to have the highest rank in Jannah. Like, there's no such thing as being humble and just being happy with the lowest level of heaven. Like, you don't have to be selfless about it. You can literally strive to be in the highest rank of heaven, the best of the best, and you're going to be in that position forever. You're literally going to be in that position forever. So there's no reason for you to settle down or anything less. So what are people doing then? Like, what are we actually doing, spending this life in order to have the highest rank in Jannah? Like, I think spending your life focused every single day on bettering yourself, and this is something that's timeless. This is something that is completely timeless. You could be 15 and you could be 75, and as long as you're breathing, you're able to pray, then you can literally keep striving every single day that you're living to be a better Muslim and to build up all those good deeds in order to get Jannat al-Firdaus. Now, it is also important to note that, we don't just get to heaven just by our good deeds. It's from the forgiveness of Allah. Like, our good deeds aren't enough just to get to heaven. That's not how it works. But you trying and you begging for forgiveness and hoping for the mercy of Allah, it's going to get you there. But at the end of the day, all it is just actions. All you need to do is just get up or put your mind towards what you want to do. Praying extra, or reading the Quran more, or making more supplications, or donating more to charity, or doing your religious pilgrimage. There's so many ways you can genuinely make yourself a better Muslim. And all I'm trying to point out is that, are we being ambitious enough to want it? Like, the average person strives to go to the gym, have a good job, have a decent family, have a couple of kids, and then that's it. That's their happy life. That's what they've been born to do, apparently. And then you ask them, so what happens after all of this? Like, when you die? Oh no, we just turn into dust and that's it. Do you know how sad of a life that is? Because that's what a lot of elderly people nowadays are living like. They've lived their lives. They've lived in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 60s, 50s, whatever. And they've had their jobs. They've had their families. They've had, their happiness, the good times, bad times, and it all ends when they die. And how many years is that? 80 years? 70 years? People don't live till that long. People live till 40, 50. Tragedies can happen and they could live till 21, 22. And then that's it. You were old enough to have lived your life, and then now you're going to be judged for that. So I'm just trying to understand what it is or when it is that most of us are going to wake up and realize that you're not guaranteed to see tomorrow's morning. And if you do see tomorrow's morning, just know you're not guaranteed to see the evening. And if you do see it, just know that you're not guaranteed to see the next morning. This is literally the reality of the world, because one day you are gonna die. One day you're not gonna be sat on here watching YouTube, looking at my face or watching anyone else. You are gonna be dead, and I'm gonna be dead as well, and then we're gonna be judged, and that's the reality. So the reality is never gonna change. All I'm doing is just bringing attention to the reality. I'm not bringing attention to fake stuff. I guess it's just one of the few things I'm good at. I think it's one of the things I'm good at. Just talking the truth, and I really don't believe in lying. And yeah, just me being myself, really. But yeah, we need to be more ambitious, 100%. You've got no other choice. Like, you can't strive to just be an okay Muslim, because you're still going to have to pray 5 times a day if you want to be considered a Muslim in the first place. And, are you making the supplications? Do you really, everyone wants to be rich. Everyone wants the highest rank in heaven. Everyone has the will for it, but people aren't willing to work for it. And this is all it is. You just need to get up every single day and just work towards what you want. And I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, are ambitious enough to want to be in the highest rank of heaven, and you want to succeed in this life as well. But are you really putting the work in? That's all what it comes down to.